All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting out our sheet pan with some salmon and some cherry tomatoes, and I have some of those small potatoes. I went ahead and boiled those a little bit ahead of time. Then we have some asparagus, because we got to have some greenery for dinner, y'all. And then I have some lemon. I am just going to spread all over this salmon because it's just gonna make it so delicious, guys. And then we are gonna add garlic over our entire sheet pan. Everything on here, the tomatoes, the potatoes, the asparagus, the salmon, everything on here. Now if you don't like garlic, you don't have to use garlic. That is totally up to you how you would like to customize your recipe. Then I have some melted butter, and I'm using some basil paste because that is going to be perfect for this sheet pan. If you would prefer to use something else like ginger or just other types of seasoning, you can totally do that. So that was about 1.5 sticks of butter. Then I went ahead and melted ahead of time, and we mixed our basil paste in there, and we are just going to pour this melted butter right over the top of all of our salmon and our veggies. Is going to give it such a beautiful flavor, guys. And this is so easy to do. You can just set it in the oven and forget it, and you got everything you need right in the pan. All right, so I'm going to also add a little bit of Italian seasoning. It's going to boost up that basil butter that we just put on everything. All of that stuff goes together very nicely. And like I said before, you can customize how you want to season it. And I'm going to add a little bit of paprika as well. I just love the flavor of paprika. I always keep some on deck, guys. And I'm going to add some to my potatoes as well, and my asparagus. Like I said, I just love the taste of paprika. I put it on almost everything when I am making dinner. All right, then I'm going to add a little bit of onion powder right to the top of everything as well. Since I did not use actual onions for this recipe, I felt like it was necessary in seasoning everything. So I always keep some onion powder on deck for when I don't use actual onions. Then I got some salt to bring everything together. I'm not going to use a lot of salt because there's salt in the butter as well. But this is going to bring all of the flavors together. And then we're going to pop this in the oven for about 45 minutes. And bada bing, bada boom. Y'all, this looks so good. And this is my dinner tonight. So I already got my plate ready. And I'm going to get me a little bit of everything. So I got some salmon. I'm going to get me some asparagus, because you got to taste everything, y'all. Some tomatoes, and a potato or 2 or 3. Look at that, guys. And this is so easy to do. You can pop this in the oven when you don't have a lot of time. And we are going to give this a taste. That tomato and salmon.